Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok family. What's good? What's good? This is Leaf for Leaf Fitness, Spirituality, Tarot, and Astrology, okay? If you are watching this video on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, the complete video will be on YouTube, okay? And today we're going to talk about why relationships are so hard, okay? First of all, it's because of our belief system, okay? We were raised to believe that we can date whoever we want, and that the person that we choose should be financially secure, highly educated, and so on and so on, okay? I'm here to tell you that narrative right there is the reason why relationships are so hard, because none of those things have anything to do with compatibility at all, okay? These are man-made structures that are put in place to keep you confused and to keep you trapped into self-sabotaging behaviors, okay? So whether you believe that or not, I'm going to break this down. So we're going to talk about the birth natal chart and your personal energy, because what we must understand is we are multifaceted people, meaning there are several different sides of us, okay? And we can change from hour to hour, day to day, and be a totally different person, okay? This is why it's very hard for people to gauge people, because we just think we're one thing, and we're not. We have multiple parts of ourselves that change. Our attitude changes, our mentality changes, our emotions change, okay? Our sexual appetite changes. You know, how we do things changes, and we're not aware of this, okay? So I'm going to break this down according to the birth natal chart and astrology, okay, and tell you how delicate a relationship is and how delicate energy is. And when you don't understand yourself, you can't even explain to a person how you really are. And this is what catches people off guard. Let's say you are a Scorpio sun, a Taurus rising, and a Scorpio moon, okay? Man or woman, doesn't matter. And your partner is a Gemini sun, a Scorpio rising, and a Scorpio moon. So the only difference is their birthday signs. One is a Scorpio, one is a Gemini, all right? They both have the same rising sign, Taurus, and they both have the same rising sign, moon sign, Scorpio, okay? So we're talking one placement, their birthday sign, all right? When they first meet, everything will be great, because what they have is what we call commonality, which is the Scorpio-Taurus connection, all right? So their first month, 2 months can seem like, yo, this is my soulmate. This is someone that I want to be with. I want this person in my life, okay? The problem comes in is when the Gemini person or the Scorpio person changes energy, okay? When the Gemini person actually goes into its Gemini mode, all right, it becomes emotionally distant. The Gemini person, man or woman, they'll become emotionally distant, right? So y'all had 2 months of great times, right? Talking on the phone, having a great time. So the Scorpio person decides, I'm going to call my friend, I want to go out tonight. And they call the Gemini person, and the Gemini person answers the phone. But when they answer the phone, the Scorpio person notices that the Gemini person doesn't sound excited like they've been sounding. Okay, they may be short. They may be like, yeah, whatever. That one incident, that one energy change would throw the Scorpio person totally off. You know why? Because the Scorpio person constantly needs emotional support. And Gemini is emotionally distant. Gemini doesn't do emotions. Okay? But being as though the Gemini person doesn't even know themselves, the Scorpio person doesn't know themselves, the Gemini person, because they don't know themselves, is not aware that the Scorpio person needs constant emotion all the time, and that when they get into their Gemini self, it will make the Scorpio person insecure. Instantly, the Scorpio person might think that they don't even love them or like them anymore after that one incident. That's how delicate this is. But people will keep on trying to rationalize toxicity, rationalize a lack of knowledge, and keep talking about, well, you can change this and a person can change and this, that, and the other. Yeah, can people change? To a degree. To a degree. But let me just tell you this. When you have to change as a person to make another person happy, that still doesn't work, because you must be yourself at some time. And if your normal self or a part of you that is normal irritates the other person, then guess what? You have years of going back and forth. Every time that Gemini person becomes emotionally distant, the Scorpio person is going to have a problem with that. And that's never going to change. That's never going to change unless the Gemini person knows themselves, learns their chart, and they can explain to the Scorpio person, hey, listen, sometimes I can become emotionally distant. Don't take that personal. But because we don't know that, the Gemini person will take it as the Scorpio person is too emotionally needy because they don't know themselves. So now all of a sudden, 2 and 3 months of great times becomes, this person calls me too much. They don't give me my space. Gemini needs space. Scorpio needs sex and intimacy. They want plenty of that, especially intimacy. Gemini doesn't want a lot of intimacy. But when you're a Gemini with a Taurus Scorpio placement, you can be more intimate than the average Gemini. But at the end of the day, you still need your Gemini moment, which is space and freedom to do what you want to do. And a true Scorpio will never understand that. Never. And there's nothing you can do about that. And that's just one example. And you guys, you can keep fighting it all day. This is why 90% of y'all are miserable, because you will not look into the truth. You want to keep living this lie. You want to keep living this lie. Jesus is coming to help me. I'm going to pray all day. My relationship is going to make it because it's blessed by God. Listen, if your relationship was blessed by God, it wouldn't go through problems like that. It wouldn't. And I'm just keeping it 100 because people kill me with these same theologies that have never worked. Didn't your grandmother say that? Didn't your great-grandmother say that? Everybody just keeps staying in that same narrative. And then they wonder why their life don't get any better, because we've been manipulated. We've been manipulated, okay? There is no invisible force coming to help you. You are your higher self and you are your lower self. There's no other self to have. None. So if you keep believing in invisible forces, just understand that you're going to sit in misery until you take action and realize that you are the force of everything around you. You're the force of your good and you're the force of your bad. Okay? And see, the thing with me is I can prove what I say because I have a birth natal chart that I can show you. All you have is a belief and an emotional response. And those aren't facts. So if you're not willing to read your birth natal chart, we can't even talk because, like I said, I have facts and all you have is an emotional response. And I'm saying that respectfully. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. But again, if you're not a person that's willing to investigate information and you want to stay in just what you know and what you were taught, then you deserve what life serves you. And it's going to be hard times and misery because you're trying to rationalize something that is not reality. And we've been doing this for over 500 years. And this is why things are just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. People are not even getting married anymore. Nothing. Because they've been traumatized so much. Bad relationship after bad relationship after bad relationship. Because there's a lack of knowledge. And that's just truly what it is. A lack of knowledge. And the people who are willing to go outside of what they were taught are going to be the people who get what they deserve. And the people who stay in these old belief systems that have never done anything but cause misery, confusion, and pain are going to stay in misery, confusion, and pain. Okay? So guys, birth natal charts are free. Okay? A lot of you guys need compatibility readings. Okay? You do. You and your husband, you and your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whatever. You need these charts looked at, and I can show you your strengths, your weaknesses. Can you get along? Can you not get along? Can you change this or what you can't change? But the one thing you have to stop doing is forcing something that's not meant to be because you don't have any knowledge of it, okay? It's not the problem that you got to look into. You have to understand the root of a problem. That's why I always tell people, a psychiatrist and a marriage counselor can only address the problem, but they don't know the root of the problem, and neither do you. That's why you have to keep going back over and over again, because no one knows the root of the problem, all right? So guys, if you would like a free birth natal chart, you can reach me here on Facebook, Instagram under Lee Fitness, Spirituality, Tarot, and Astrology. You can reach me at TikTok, Lee the Astrology Guy, or you can reach me on YouTube, Lee Fitness, Spirituality, Tarot, and Astrology. All birth natal charts are free. Compatibility readings, health readings, personal readings are a service, okay? Multiple charts are a service, okay? This is Lee, one love.